Welcome back to the Soul Trail. After finishing Course 1, I'm diving straight into Course 2. This route kicks off at the Dangorge Park Fork, makes its way over the Dongnamgorge Pass, and finishes up at the Royal Azalea Park in Sangyedong. This course is 5.4 kilometers long, and according to the official guide, the difficulty is hard. This section follows a quiet ridgeline with forest views, city glimpses and a few surprises tucked along the way. I may be a bit tired, but the journey continues, one step closer to circling Seoul. Welcome back to episode 2. Today we're going to smash out course number 2. This is a difficult course, apparently so, a harder one than the first, 5.4 kilometers and should take 2 hours and 50 minutes. The time is 2 p.m, so should be finished by 5 p.m. Should be. We'll see. We start the course. We're walking from where course 1 ended, and this connects in the same mountain. And I believe it drops down and connects to the next mountain. But let's carry on going. Let's see. The journey commences. So, if you're looking to start course 2, then head to Dangorge Station, which is the nearest station to the start of the course. As you can see, that station is 0.5 of a kilometre that way. So I'm guessing you'd come up here and join the trail here towards the Royal Azalea Garden. Now, I don't know if it's just because it's the heat of the day or I'm tired, but course 2 already seems to be a lot steeper and more steps up this mountainside. Wow. Look at this. In connection with the giant footprint rock on the rock road, this rock is called the Giant Handprint. That's some Korean for you. There is a legend that a giant who lived in Suraksan Mountain in the past protected mountain climbers and the plants of Suraksan Mountain, later abandoning the mountain when it was destroyed by the influence of development. This legend reminds us of the value of preserving natural ecosystems and restoring village communities. So, going forward in this series is obviously going to take me quite a long time, considering I have, maybe a day or 2 at best per week to attempt to film all this. If you have any practical tips, things you think I could do better in these videos, and I'll definitely try and work on them for future, let me know in the comments. Now, I could be wrong, but I know there's a temple on this leg of the walk, and judging by these and a bell I can hear chiming off not too far, potentially we are near it. Now, I'm hoping this route takes me through somewhere I can buy a drink or 2. I've got 1 bottle left in my bag, but that's not quite going to cut it, so I'm on the lookout for somewhere to refuel. Now for next time, on my walk. I will be taking my water bottle that purifies and filters water, because it'd be the perfect place now to filter some water and drink. Yeah, feeling the dehydration. I'm going to stop soon. Looks like we're coming to a road. So as you can see on the map, we need to take this route here, head that way. But if we head up this road, here is the temple, and that is my best chance at finding some water. So I'm going to take a detour and head to the temple. It's very, very lovely, very picturesque. It's very quiet. Doesn't bode well for finding any water. There's one security guard behind me. He's on the phone, so I'm going to wait for him to finish. I'm going to ask if I can get some water from somewhere. But look at this. I'm very lucky I found someone there to fill up 2 of my bottles from the tap. So anyway, check out this. This is awesome. Right, time to get back to the trail. Luckily, we found some very kind Buddhists who gave me the water, and now we can focus on course 2. So I'm going to head back to where we diverted from the path and carry on the journey. Okay, back on track. For anyone wondering, that was Hangnimsa Temple, which I will put link in the description. Let the journey continue. I believe we snake round here and potentially skirt this mountain in the distance there. So we still have quite the journey ahead. Now, what is strange about course 2 is that besides the temple, I haven't seen a single person. Now, I don't know if this is due to it being, middle of the week, middle of the day even, or because this route is maybe somewhat more out the way and also a harder hike. So maybe that puts people off, I'm not sure. But yeah, so far very quiet, very lovely, woodland still. So yeah, interesting. there is a noticeable difference in elevation on course 2 for sure. So I do think this one being marked down as red and hard, I think it is appropriate. There just seems to be so many stairs. But nothing we can't handle. The time now is 3 o'clock and we are not far off the halfway point of course 2. Although it's a lot more up and down, the distance is shorter on this one. Still, these flowers are absolutely everywhere. This is obviously the perfect time of the year to see them. Time for a little break. Little rest, take the boots off. Now we're at the halfway mark, pretty much, on this course 2. So, we're doing good for time. Not concerned about that. I've seen 2 people so far on this trail, which is it's quite nice to be in Seoul, kind of, and not have anyone about. Anyway, goodbye. Got some cornbread I bought from the convenience store. Gonna sit here, munch on this, and relax. Okay, so we've had a little rest, 10-15 minutes, had some food, a little bit of water, aired the feet out, and recovered some energy. We're going to dive straight back into it. Still following the ribbons. If you're joining me on this specific episode, then don't forget to follow the ribbons and the signs. They're all very clearly marked on the routes, so it's not hard. It's not too difficult, and I doubt you would get lost. Okay, it looks like we are now walking down the road for a little bit here. This route definitely seems to have less infrastructure on regarding restaurants and things like that. A couple of mountain rest stops and parks. I think I've passed 2 or 3 toilets on the way, so they're okay. But yeah, definitely less places to eat on this journey. For sure. Rather fatigued on course 2 as I'm carrying on this journey from course 1 and doing it all within a day. Yeah, feeling the fatigue. The time is 3:45 and It's 20 degrees. I am sweaty and hot. We've got a good pace going, which is probably why I'm so dead, but we're not a million miles from the finish. Oh, looks like we've hit a little viewpoint here. Look at this. Not quite as peaceful as previous ones because there is a very big, busy main road down there, but looks like some kind of old quarry. Looking at this face here, it looks like they've cut things out and then these big square rocks. Now it's very picturesque, but the noise of this road down there certainly takes away from the serenity and tranquility of these lovely mountainside walks. So I think we must be nearing the end of course number 2, which is good for now. I am well and truly tired after today, but course 2, peaceful, hard, and lack of anywhere to buy water, so make sure you come stocked with that. Oh, look at this cherry blossom. Hold on, I'm waffling away and my path is that one over there, not this one. Temperature is dropping now, which is nice. It's now back down to 18 with a pleasant breeze, making the remainder of this walk much nicer. We've done it, yes! Time to get our stamp. Bosh, bosh, bosh! Well, we've come a long way. 5.4 kilometres that was, course 2. Course 3, we're looking at 6.9. But we will do that another time. For now, let's get a stamp. Stamp book. Okay. Here and now. Line it up nicely. Bosh! Look at that. Nice little deer stamp there. 3 down, 18 to go. I forgot to add that it is 4:40 when we finished, so that route was expected to take us until 5 p.m, so we did it 20 minutes quicker with stops and a diversion to the temple, so definitely quicker, that one. And that's course 2 done. Tired legs, slight dehydration, but we're 2 courses closer to circling Seoul. If you enjoyed today's content, drop a like, send a comment down below and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more like this, we have plenty of up and coming videos on the trail, so stay tuned. Next up we have course 3. It's a wild one. There's going to be more hills, longer course, and maybe even some hidden things involved. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you very much. Peace.